Cold here. So I wanted to kind of throw in some stuff, not CNN, but I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about NBC, or actually CNBC, or the news that's broadcast on NBC. But first, join the line, 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 daily woo, daily woo, daily woo, daily woo, daily woo, daily woo, daily woo. And Tom Green was interviewed on a morning television show. Join the line, daily woo, daily woo. Good shows, all good shows, love them all. But so Tom Green is being interviewed on some Los Angeles morning, or Hollywood, I'm sure it's Los Angeles, I guess Los Angeles morning show about his show. I guess he kind of knew the reporter because they were kind of talking to each other like, hey, remember that time when blah, blah, a long time ago? I don't know if these guys really watch his show, but, apparently they're like, wow. And they're talking about his live stream and all kinds. No, he's got a good show. I love Charlie Chopper. But yeah, he did a little interview. But I thought it was his show. That's what was weird. It was actually a news show. It's like, this is weird. He's broadcasting an interview that he had with a local talk show. So I got confused. I mean, I thought I was on a Tom Green site. I was on a news broadcast, C something, NB something, I don't know, CHN, California something, news, blah, 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 blah show, right? It was like a news show that they were broadcasting, and they interviewed him. Anyway, that's exactly what went on just last night. And I thought, this is kind of arrogant of Tom Green to put this on his channel. And I went to his channel and it wasn't on his channel. I was like, oh, never mind. I guess Tom Green's not that arrogant. It was basically just, I don't know. It looked like his show. I guess they were trying to steal some of Tom Green's attention. I'm assuming that that's what they were trying to do. I did want to talk about NBC and the one Lester Holt's on and stuff. 90% of all those broadcasts, especially the news broadcast, is on the coronavirus. So you're sitting there watching it and you get like 10% of information about, I don't know, somebody that got shot, or, something, or the Capitol getting taken over by a bunch of radical Republican conservatives and churchgoers, something like that. But the thing is that the whole show is about coronavirus for 90% of it. It goes on for like 40 minutes. Coronavirus. Get your vaccinated shot. This is going to be a quick one, by the way. I know we're at night, but that's too much. That's too much coronavirus information. We know that you have to go in and get vaccinated and everything. And we know about the mask and doubling up. I got two of them. I can double up on both of them. I can put one on right here. And then, the news on the other one. You got the second one that you put on, We got that information. So we got all that information about coronavirus. So slow down a little bit. It's putting people into a lot of crazy anxiety. Slow down on it. We understand every single day 30 or 40 minutes of nonstop vaccination coronavirus information is too much. You got to go somewhere else for just a moment. If anybody doesn't know, then they're living in a cave, or I don't know, some really small town in Alaska or something. I really don't know, or some weird community in Russia, some Bolshevik place, I don't really know. I mean, we all understand, that we have to get the coronavirus, shot, vaccination, and wear the mask and everything. I guess keep reporting. Maybe I'm wrong. Just keep reminding us every day for 30 minutes. So I stopped watching a lot of the news. I just, it was a big drag. Anyway, went in this one, did a cooking show with Linda. I meant to start this with spanakopita. So you can say spanakopita or spanakopita, which is two ways to say spanakopita, which some people say. Spanakopita, but it's basically like a cheese Spanish pie. it's real kind of filled with different types of cheese, like feta cheese and stuff like that. And we did that the other night. It kind of gets you away from all this craziness, you know. But anyway, you know, if it's affecting you in a negative way, what I would say is just, you know, mellow out on the news a little bit, you know. There's no way that these people at NBC or any of the stations, CNN or whatever it may be, are actually saying, let's have this much vaccinating information news as possible. There's no way that they can really be for that. They've got to be against that stuff, because it's bringing people into kind of a panic. It's an overload of horrible information that's nonstop. I mean, I know once in a while they try to throw in this little good news show or something that's a positive vibe, but that's related to how someone survived coronavirus, or got better from it, or overcome it. You know, it's just it's too much going on all at once, you know, and it's stifling. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say about that. So I'll let you go on a ride. I mean, we're all affected by the pandemic every day, and I just can't see these news broadcasters sitting around going, we need more information about the coronavirus. We need to release more information. We need to remind people every single day to vaccinate over and over and over again. There's no way that they support that. I don't know where that's coming from. It's like a pandemic in the newsroom that's taking over, you know, the way people think. Anyway, I'll let you go on a ride. Didn't want to, you know, bring that up. I probably shouldn't have. But anyway, here you go.
History Month. And all month long, we're shining a spotlight on Black musical figures who have made enduring contributions to classical music. I'm Megan Oglesby from American Public Media.
In your first career, your free payments from PayPal.
That costs 30% less for any doubt. Since you are in the black, my neck was stripped.
To get a copyright.
The next level.
And now bringing it up the floor is North Texas. It's Nia Boyd with it being guarded by Bolden. Boyd trying to get around Bolden, successfully does for a bit. Now goes over to Maddie Townley, hands this one off to Quincy Noble. Noble with it outside to Jazzion Jackson, who comes down with it. Jackson fakes a couple threes, now drives inside baseline, puts up a jumper. That one short, no good, but then a shot and an offensive foul is going to be called on North Texas. That one's on Tamisha Lampkin. Her first personal, and that's the fourth team foul called here against the Mean Green, the first 2 minutes and 52 seconds of this quarter. Louisiana Tech inbounds it. It's now Jackson working it across the floor, and then issue with the contact lens of one of the Louisiana Tech players. That's Rizal Ginto. Had to pop the contact lens back in, and now here's the second inbound for Louisiana Tech. It's Ginto with it. She'll hold on to it near the point here, being guarded by Jazzion Jackson. She'll kick this one over to Bolden. Across into the corner now for Jackson. Down low to Lade. He'll sling it to Robertson, who tries to turn on Rochelle Lee. Robertson turning, shot, no, traveled. That'll send it back to the Mean Green here. 6:45 to play in the second quarter. It's 19-16 is the Mean Green lead in what's been a pretty close game so far. Nia Boyd with it. She's being guarded by Bolden.
All right, the vlog's over.